Hey y'all, what's up? I'm Peaches.
And I'm Tay.
Welcome to Between Friends. Come sit on the couch with us.
Come on. We're on a new couch. Well, not a new couch. We're on my couch.
A different couch.
Because this ain't new. Because if y'all don't zoom in, I got a lot churn.
we on a different couch. But it's still a great couch. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's still a great couch. It sit good.
Yeah, they ain't tear them up just yet. I just need to get a good steam clean.
That's all, girl.
So, what we talking about today?
Girl, I can't talk about nothing. This chicken pasta that you done made.
With the little pasta, a little something. You know, we gotta eat. You know?
We do.
We eat and drink on the couch.
We do. Most of y'all do too. So, we had a request from one of our viewers.
Yes. And they wanted to talk about perimenopause. No detail, but just, what does that look like for us, I guess, is where I'm gonna take it at. I don't think it's something we've touched on before. Me and you talk about it all the time.
I don't think so.
I think hitting our 40s, or I know when I hit my 40s, I mean, the same thing. When you hit your 40s, you was like, man, this and this going on with me.
I think it happened a little later for me.
Okay.
Yeah, like 45, 47. So
and then I'm hitting. I'm hitting 45. Oh my God, next month.
So here's one of the things we got to understand: what's the difference between menopause and perimenopause.
Okay, so that I actually don't know the difference. Well, I figure peri just means like pre-menopause.
Yes and no.
Okay.
So menopause is actually when you have no bleeding at all. When you have like you might have a spotting.
Okay.
For the first year, that would still be considered menopause. So most women do a spotting thing, or for a year, maybe 2 years, they'd have irregular periods and different things like that.
Okay.
But when you have reached complete menopause, you have no period at all. So you'll hear people who have had a hysterectomy, and they'll say, it sent me into menopause because you don't have any bleeding.
Okay.
So I am in complete menopause.
So if you have a partial hysterectomy, that will stop the bleeding too, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I've had a partial.
Okay.
So a full hysterectomy removes your ovaries as well.
Okay.
Now, when people say that will send you into complete menopause, simply because that gives you the symptoms immediately.
Okay.
So you'll get the symptoms immediately. You'll get the hot flashes. You'll get the mood swings, the changing, and different things like that. So that's the difference between peri and meno. So and we've heard meno. I mean, we've heard peri quite a lot
recently. I feel like we have more celebrities, female celebrities. I feel are now trying to bring more attention to it. I don't feel like it was anything that was ever discussed when I was coming up. Like I don't remember hearing my mom talk about it or anything like that. Until she got to her 50s and she's experiencing hot flashes, but my mom still had a cycle, so she was peri, and I didn't realize that there was a difference in that. And I don't even think we really discussed what that looked like or what that meant. And now here we are, where I've had little changes that I've experienced. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Little changes like the hot flashes, or cold sweats, where I can wake up and not be hot, but I mean like drenched in sweat.
Yes.
But I'm not hot. I'm cold, and I'm like, my whole body is wet. That was new, waking up like that, because I'm like, did I pee? What happened? Did you pee on me? Wow. I mean, bed wet. Like, so that's something new that I experienced. I also went through a stage where I felt like my hormones were completely out of whack. Like, I had started investigating on what vitamins and stuff to take, because my libido and everything went away. Like, no desire. Don't touch me. I don't want to be touched.
Okay.
I didn't want to touch nobody. I didn't want nobody to touch me.
We're not touching in the house today.
You go to your side of the bed, I'm gonna go to my side of the bed. And I was like, what is going on? And that lingered for a little while. Or I want to be a rabbit, and I'm like, come here, sir. And it was like, we got to regulate this. Something's going on. And when you started doing that research on the different vitamins, and you realize, man, there are a lot of different things. Shit, dealing with vaginal dryness, or there's so many different things that the body starts to go through, and you trying to figure out, is it just me? And then when you start having these conversations with other people, you realize, okay, hold on, no, I'm not alone out here in these different things that I'm experiencing.
I don't think our moms talked to us about it.
Right. Because I know they was not talking to my granny about it.
Right. And we were privileged to the conversations that they may have been having with their girlfriends.
Right.
So they never talked to us about it. I remember my mom used to say, when my mama had a hysterectomy too. And I'd be like, oh, my period. And it was so heavy and so on and so forth. And my mom was like, oh, I don't have to go through that no more. And I was like, you bragging. Like, and I would be so mad at her.
And I'm like, I can't wait till I get to that part. I don't want no period neither. Right. But you realize there's so much more that comes with just not having a cycle.
Yeah, it is. So your hormone starts to change. So what do you feel like? Well, I'll share with you some of the changes that I've actually made going into like discovering, okay, this is menopause. It's a early menopause, but it's menopause.
Okay.
Some of the changes that I've actually started to make was I rest.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make it. Oh, is that my stomach? I hope y'all didn't hear that. Gosh, I am hungrier than I thought. But I rest.
Okay.
And when I don't mean just sleep or lay down, I rest my brain. Because you can get overstimulated really quickly because you don't have that estrogen that usually regulates everything. So I rest. I'm not answering phones. I'm not doing. I'll just veg out.
Let's go to being overstimulated for a second.
Okay.
Because I had this thought the other day. I was in the car. I had just picked up all my kids. I had to pick them up from school, all 4 of them in the car. And of course, I've had to listen to everybody's day, which I absolutely,
it's the mom thing.
It's the mom thing, our routine, and I love that. But I realized there was a moment where like everybody was bombarding me with questions. And I was thinking to myself, I wonder if my mom ever felt like this. Like I never realized, I don't think I ever acknowledged that, at any point in my childhood, teenage, adulthood with my mother being overstimulated. And now I can think back to certain moments where I was like, that's why her reaction was like that. She was absolutely overstimulated.
Right. That yelling.
I don't know what I mean. Almost want me cry because I'm like, I owe her an apology.
I think we can understand that now. It's a big thing when you say we only know what we know when we know it.
Right. Because it's not always being stressed. It's maybe a stressful situation, but a lot of times it's not that I'm stressed. I'm just overstimulated and just need a moment.
I got to think about everything and I have to manage everything. And then I have to be thoughtful of 4 little ladies that are coming into the world. And I have to make sure of their thoughts and so on and so forth. So I think the conversations that we have indeed help, raise the children and make the relationships better.
Right.
When I didn't have these conversations with my daughter, and now we are having them now. And now, because she's like, sometimes I just want to just be like, John, just girl, shut up.
Right.
And be like, I know. Right. Because it's overstimulation.
It's overstimulation.
You got to talk about everything, do everything. You got to think about the things that you're going to do when you get home. You got to manage everybody's. Okay,
you got to manage everybody's feelings and emotions. I have to check my tone and when I'm speaking to them and how I speak to them. But I'm at that moment of just realizing, like, damn, okay, hold on. My mama wasn't spazzing out. She just was overstimulated, and that was
she didn't know how to say it,
and she didn't know how to say it. And I think we address those things more often than not. The other side of that too is 2 out of my 4 have started their cycle. And my middle, when she started hers, I wanted to cry for her because when she realized that her cycle started, she was like, I don't want it. And there was nothing, you want to do everything for your children. And when she looked at me, was like, I don't want it. Take this from me. Baby girl, I can't. This is welcome to womanhood. And she just looked at me like, I ain't asked for this shit.
So it was something that I saw, that rolls us perfectly. Because when women have periods, they can be quote unquote controlled.
Expand.
So I'm not saying this like everybody's going to control you. What I'm saying is that now you know that there are women out here that need tampons, pads, contraceptives. Well, they're outlawing those now. So now when a woman has a child,
outlawing
contraceptives.
When they sneak that in, because I ain't heard that one. What do you mean? I know we on abortions, but hold on. When we ain't gonna be able to buy no birth control, no condoms and stuff, about to take that away too. They gonna be like, they're gonna make you have a goddamn child out here.
Basically, that's what it is. The contraceptives,
child, you done blown my mind.
Are Plan B and IUDs. You cannot. They are outlawing those.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't get it. So I mean, but I really listen here. Y'all lawmakers.
It's control of the women's body.
Absolutely control. But I know I'm about to get off subject. But I really want you to lean. I needed to make sense. You don't want women to get an abortion. You don't want people on welfare. You don't want to give government assistance. You don't want to give SNAP benefits. You don't want to give insurance. But you're going to make a woman have a child. You're going to make her give birth. I think all women we should boycott. If you boycott this, cross it, and nobody get none. I bet you they listen in.
Well, you okay with it because you're with your
Perimenopause. I got my husband. But I really feel like if you're not married and she's not even, it's just, wow. Just wow. That's the whole world is everything. Every time I hear something new, and then I'm of course go Google this later, and I'm just gonna be like, wow. Just
and if the information that I have is South Carolina specifically.
Of course. Of course. If it's dumb, it's gonna be South Carolina.
So the thought process is when you have a woman that is able to have a child and you force her to have a child, then you force her to basically be dependent on a man.
Oh my God.
Because we're not going to give you nothing. So you have to make men are basically obsolete at this particular point. Like women have been having babies without men. They go to a sperm bank. And so you don't really have to have a man in your life.
But look how long it took women to make that decision to do that.
Absolutely.
You have some women who've been looking and waiting for Mr. Right in their 40s and finally saying, you know what? I don't need no man to have a baby.
Let me go ahead and do it.
I'm just going to go ahead and do it by myself.
The men in charge, they don't like that. They don't like the fact that women can do all the things that they can do without men.
So let me take away your rights.
Absolutely. If I take away these things, when you have a baby, you're going to have to depend on a man because you're not going to be able to work after this baby comes and all these
and I'm
things.
Bringing 4 girls up into this world.
And so that's the whole point. It's the control.
Girl.
So when you don't have a period, you can't control me. I don't give a fuck about no babies and stuff. You ain't threatening me with a good time by having a baby. Because I don't have no baby. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no children. So I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to have as much sex as I want to.
I feel like you shouldn't be having no babies right now unless you're a millionaire.
Girl.
Continuously.
Every day. Every day. When you look at your bank account every day, it's every day $1 million.
It never, after your bills come out. It never goes away. That's the balance all the time.
Every time. Every time.
Oh my God.
So yeah, I feel like it's a control.
It is.
They made menopause so scary.
Correct. They made it.
But it's so powerful. Like I kind of come into the fact of nobody got control over me. Like I'm gonna always speak out for my women and young girls.
Right.
But ain't nobody got control over me in that era.
Right.
I'm in menopause. I'm not having no babies, so I can do what I want to do.
Child.
I will, you know what I'm saying? Like, none of those laws affect me, but so you can't control me with that. So I'm going to help and make sure that our future girls don't have to endure this any longer than we have to for this particular point. So let's.
You done blown my mind. I'm just over here like,
So I think if we start to explain menopause and perimenopause, one, the differences. Two, it's not going to look the same for everybody.
Right.
Because the main thing we hear about is the hot flashes.
Right.
There are so many other things. You have these phantom pains. I have
Brain
this phantom
fog.
pain. Yes. Oh my God. I get that for like days. And I'll be like, something's wrong with me. And I'm like, no, not really. Because I can jump into something and do, like a puzzle like that. I can solve a problem, whatever case may be. So that brain fog is one of the things too.
I can look at a word and know I know that word.
When you're reading, right?
Yeah.
You'll be like, what is that?
Yeah,
I forget. I forget. Like, this thing right here, this right here. Like the glass.
Yeah. Walk into a room on a mission to go get something that I said I needed to go get. Get to that room.
You got to walk back out.
What the hell? I know I need it. Call somebody to tell them something. Hey, I called to tell you.
Tara, what I forgot.
Girl, I don't even remember no more.
So brain fog is real. Another thing, phantom pains.
Okay.
I say phantom, but for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I have a shoulder pain that comes and goes for no reason. I didn't injure my shoulder. I did injure my shoulder at one time. But, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
When I was being a ninja, tuck and roll. But yeah. So, but that hadn't bothered me at all. So now you get these phantom pains that go and they come. You get these uncontrollable urges to not hear people breathe. Anybody?
No breathing?
No breathing.
I don't think that's an actual. I don't think if I Google that, I don't think that's part of the.
I think it is.
What do you mean when I don't want to hear nobody breathe?
Menopause. It's gonna come up bright as day, and the lady that the picture is gonna come and she's gonna be like, menopause. That's what it is. I don't want to hear nobody breathing. Like the sight of people sometimes be like. That's why I don't go out to the stores and stuff. I'd be like, when you say like I'm getting to be, I take that with pride. Like, you be acting old lady. I don't care. I don't
tell you
like
that in a long time. I told you that when I was younger. When I felt like you were so much older than me, I said that a lot to you. Stop acting like an old lady. Let's go. I don't say that no more because I don't like being in crowds no more either. I don't like people in my personal space. Like, I was out with the girls and I had just the twins was with me and they were close on somebody. And I was like, hey, come back, teach them about. And the lady was like, oh, no, it's fine. I said, no, they need to learn about personal space.
Yeah.
And she was like, you right. I know I'm right. Because it's going to be one day you're going to understand your space is your space. My space is my space. Respect my space. You know what else irritates me? Well, this might be
outside irritates you?
Yeah, just outside, just everything. A lot of times, sometimes
I'm with it.
I need people to be aware of their surroundings. You heard me on the phone the other day when I yelled at all them people in the grocery store. Can somebody move their buggy?
I was like, "Ooh, great job, Brent."
I was so annoyed with myself that I did that. But I was like, I'm not about to go all the way around this aisle to come on the other side because you decided to leave your buggy in the middle of the aisle. Like, I'm not doing that with you today, ma'am.
So also I think that even though we're talking about the downsides of it, we have the upsides of it, of
finding your voice. Was that one of it?
Yeah, that's it. You tend not to give a fuck what people think.
You do. I've always equated that with being old because I always love old people who don't care no more. But it is like, because I'm the politest person ever. I'm out, I smile at people. Like I was out with my friend Jay, and she was just like, you literally attract people who want to talk to you when we're out. And she was like, my face be like, don't even bother. But she was like, it don't matter. People automatically gravitate towards you when you're out. And so because I'm like that, I'm very nice. But now I realize, like, I'd be like, okay, hey, that's cool. Move. So
I was like that. People would stand in line and they would be talking to me, and I'm just standing there. I'm like, it's taking so long, isn't it? And you're like, oh God.
But I'm gonna talk back. I'm gonna have a whole conversation.
Talk back, and you get that. But now, I try to wear sunglasses so you don't have any contact.
Yeah, maybe because I'm not discouraging it.
Yeah, I don't want to. I want to get in. I want to get out. I don't want to have the conversations. I don't want to.
I don't want to either, but it be happening.
You better do something. Make the adjustments.
I listened to a cashier tell me all about her day the other day.
Sometimes I will, so we equate that with politeness.
Mm-hmm.
And you can be polite, but I don't necessarily have to be fully engaged with you.
And being that I know that I'm an empath, I try very hard sometimes to be like, okay, how do I block out everything that they're saying to me, because I'm not trying to take on.
Stop having the damn conversations.
I'm supposed to be like, excuse me, don't talk to me today.
You can cut it short. Mm-hmm.
That don't mean nothing.
Okay.
That don't mean nothing.
You'll learn. That's the wonderful thing about becoming old, as you should put it. I don't give a damn what they're talking about. I don't give a damn what they're saying. I don't care how you view me.
Right.
I can't take that in. I have so much other stuff that I'm using and I'm doing for the day. And you get wisdom too.
Yeah.
When you're out here, you're learning stuff and you're like, I just learned that if I get, 9 hours of sleep instead of the recommended 8 or the recommended 7, that I'm much more productive and I'm much more happy with myself or whatever. Or you could be one of them people and be like, well, I'll get 7 hours or 6 hours. But I don't think that that's true. I think we revert back to our childlike.
Where you need more hours.
Mm-hmm. Mm. And the world has us thinking like, if you're not productive, if you only need 6 hours of sleep, 5 hours of sleep, that's bullshit.
Yeah, I think it just depends. I think we should regulate naps. I think we should have there should be like, how is it in what country?
Like
is
a
it?
lunch,
like with the bell ring and they know that's wine time or the tea time. Bell should ring. We all know it's nap time.
Like, it's about to be napped. I can't.
You gotta wrap this up.
15 minutes to nap. 15 minutes to nap, honey.
And I don't need a long nap. Like a good 30 minutes.
30 minutes is great.
Yeah.
30 minutes is great. And that's what I mean by rest.
Yeah.
Rest your mind. I used to tell my mom all the time. And I was like, did you take a nap? And she was like, no, I can't take no nap. She went to the doctor.
And he said,
and the doctor said,
prescribe the nap.
Prescribe the nap.
Sir, don't you dare charge my insurance. Don't you dare charge my insurance.
She said that the doctor told her that she needs to take naps.
I ain't never heard that. I was over here joking about the naps, but damn.
She said that her doctor told her that. She has a kind, on the cusp of, natural medicine and natural remedies and stuff. And she said her doctor told her, he's like, you need to take naps. Are you taking naps?
That's something else I'm trying to get into, more holistic treatments and vitamins.
Especially for this time of our life. They want to give you a patch and regulate your hormones. We're like, ain't there some herbs out here I can take and get that? So most definitely. Yeah. I'm into that all the way.
Yeah.
I love that. So how do you feel empowered going into this phase of your life of perimenopause and then eventually into menopause? Do you feel empowered? Do you feel like you have access to the information that you need to have access to and to the people and
I'm gonna say because I'm learning. Okay. I'm learning how to look up that information and go and figure out what it is I need to do. Mm-hmm. I'm learning not to be afraid to talk to other women and ask. Mm-hmm. I think we shied away from that because we didn't want nobody to know what we was dealing with.
Yeah.
Like when I was having my little issues, and I was like, well, hey guys, I know we don't talk about this. I remember bringing it to my friend group, and I was like, oh, we don't talk about this, but I'm around. Anybody else dry? Been experiencing a little, so, and it was funny, it's one of those things that when you bring up something and everybody's kind of like,
should I? Or it's one of the things where you say, you bring it up and somebody's like, oh God, I'm so glad. Right. Oh, I'm so glad that somebody else said something.
I think somebody sent me a picture of some vitamins and it was like, well, I tried this. And I was like, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, don't everybody speak at one time. But yes, thank you. Thank you. Let's not be, we talk about everything else. Like, why can't we talk about this?
We do.
That's why I love Halle Berry. Halle Berry is out there talking about all the things. I love
Halle Berry, Tracy Ellis Ross. Mm-hmm. She mentioned about how her perimenopause is going. But listen, in my 50s, if there was ever somebody that I wanted to put my life it would be Tracy Ellis Ross.
Okay.
She is living in her full free will.
Okay.
She's doing the Pilates, all of the things. Like she went on this whole around the world thing, and she's on the plane. She's moisturizing and got her socks.
Have you started watching that?
I haven't. I don't even know where it is.
I know that it was a show that she was doing. So I actually want to tune into that.
I think we should. Now we'll have something to talk about. But I'm like, she is and she's reading. I mean, she's 50 something.
Yeah, something.
And her skin looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Why I bought them rollers, that wood paddle.
Yeah, she does
I need to get better at it. You know what I'm really going to put forth? We need to put forth the effort to be checking on each other. Be like, did you do your woodwork?
Okay. Would y'all like to see what we talking about with our woodwork? We could do.
We would have to do an episode
on camera
with our woodwork. Oh my God! Listen, because before the summer, because I was gearing up to go on your birthday trip,
girl. We was looking spicy on our birthday. I
was like, all right. And then some of them come and gone, and I ain't touched them shits.
I touched them a little bit.
Well, I've been trying to work on my knee with one of them, so I didn't do that.
Yeah, lymphatic drainage and all that other good stuff. So, yeah, if you would like to see us do some woodwork on camera, then drop us a comment and say woodwork.
Put a paddle in the Is there a paddle emoji?
I don't know. Drop us a comment and say woodwork, or put some sort of wood emoji or whatever the case may be, and we will get that together.
Actual wood, not a wood.
Yeah, not.
I'm sorry. I hope you enjoyed our episode today. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.
You're so fast.